I feel like I take for granted the fact that I'm married to a Japanese local. The other day, I went to take some photos of the autumn leaves in Arashiyama, Kyoto by myself, paid to enter a temple, and then walked out after completely missing half of it. Anyway, I'm back in Kyoto, and this time I've brought some company. Bye-bye. People, what the hell? Oh my god. Dude, look how many people there already are. It's 6:30 in the morning. Why are you awake? みんなそろそろやろみんな朝日待ってる。Wow, wow, you are. But look at the colors. The reds are so red. Oh my god, Kiyomizu-dera is so worth it. It's absolutely beautiful. And it's only 500 yen entry. Wow. Oh, it's so sad that the tree's gone. There used to be a big old sakura tree right here. It was like over 100 years old, wasn't it? So trippy that there's just cars passing by. It's 7:30 in the morning and this is how busy it is here at the pagoda during peak season in autumn. We wanted to get here early to try and get some pics with no people in front of like the pagoda and Kiyomizu-dera, but during peak season it's just not possible. There's people here all the time, even at sunrise. So, I mean, unless you're staying like in Kyoto around Kiyomizu-dera, I wouldn't recommend waking up this early, especially not if you're coming all the way from Osaka. This is the line for the Starbucks. It opens in 30 minutes. The line goes all the way back there. Do you want to go somewhere else? If you are coming to Kiyomizu-dera before 8 AM, you can take your taxi up all the way to the front of the temple. After 8 AM, it gets too busy, so taxis can't get through, so you'd have to walk up. It's not far. It's like a 30-minute walk from the closest train station or like 15 from the bus stop. Here's the pagoda. And this is Kefu stand. Now, when you're coming to Japan, you obviously want to be able to stay connected on your phone for things like Google Maps, translation, and staying in touch. The past 3 times that I've come to Japan, I've been able to seamlessly stay connected as soon as I get off the plane, thanks to this amazing invention called an eSIM. If you aren't familiar, an eSIM is basically a digital SIM card. This just means that when you're traveling overseas, you don't have to purchase a physical SIM card to be able to join the mobile network. You can just download it. Airalo, who are the sponsors of this video, are an eSIM provider that offer data packages in over 200 countries and regions, not just Japan. It's super easy to activate, but I do recommend doing this part in your home country just because you need an internet connection to install it, and that way you're good to go as soon as you get off the plane. Also, just something to note, not all phones are compatible with an eSIM, so just double check before you purchase it. So you just start by installing the Airalo app and selecting the SIM card for your destination. My phone has an Australian SIM card in it, so I would select Japan so that I can use my phone while I'm traveling here. And there's a range of plans to choose from depending on how much data you think you'll need. I generally find 10 gigabytes is enough for like a 2 or 3 week trip, but I mean, you might need more if you're uploading videos or stuff like that, I don't know. So once you've purchased it, you need to install it onto your device. Just follow the steps through the app, it'll guide you through it. It's pretty straightforward. And I would recommend labeling your eSIM so you don't get confused. And then once you arrive in your destination, you would go into your settings, turn off your home country's SIM card, and then turn on the Airalo SIM card. And make sure to turn on data roaming as well. And then just give it a few seconds and it should pop up right in the top right hand corner that you've got data, and you're good to go. It's that simple. And honestly, since I've switched to eSIMs, I have never looked back. They've just made the process so much easier for traveling. If you would like to try out Airalo, you can use my discount code SUNNY to get an extra $3 off. You can access it through this QR code or through the link in the description below. Thank you so much, Airalo, for sponsoring this video, and let's keep exploring Kyoto.
Nihongo? Yeah.
Yeah. But meow is so much closer. Meow.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
He looks so grumpy. Kamogawa, the river that runs straight through Kyoto, is probably my favorite thing about the city. I really want to get a photo of the autumn leaves. I see so many banging photos on Instagram, but I just can't get anywhere close to that. But I think that's my goal for this Kyoto trip, to get like a Kyoto autumn vibey photo that I like. You can see their little legs under the water. That's so cute. He was a paid actor. Nishiki Market. Nishiki Market started as a fish market way back in the 14th century. It's since changed and the range of shops has grown exponentially, but it's been a very integral market in Kyoto for locals and tourists alike ever since. But with all the variety, Nishiki Market can be super overwhelming, so let me show you two of my favorite shops to get you started. This is the first one. I don't know what it's called, but they offer these delicious free chestnut samples at the front. And then inside the store, it's just a bit quieter from the rest of Nishiki Market, so it's a nice little break. They used to serve tea here, but I'm not sure if they do anymore. The next one is a food stall that serves Japanese sake for 100 yen a glass. You can choose from either a sweet or a dry Japanese sake. Because it's a food stall, there's also heaps of other cheap food you can try here as well.
Ah, これか。開いてるやん。こっからでいい。今日の塩一つと、大和の味噌が一つと、あと餃子一人前の。はい。
This is the miso ramen, popular with tourists, and this is the shio ramen, popular with the locals.
オリジナルのあれだけ。あ、そうなんですよ。そうなんですよ。おにぎり。これ。
Got me some souvenirs. So this is the Kyoto Autumn Special. It's beautiful. It tastes like a sweet potato. But I think there's ice cream underneath. Yeah, it's like a Japanese sweet. It's so cute. Mochi. Really nice. I really like the flowers. They're really tasty. You got this one. Gorgeous weather right now. It's about 15 degrees. There's no wind, no clouds in the sky. So we're just chilling by Kamogawa. This is our first stamp since Katsuoji. So we got the Katsuoji stamp rally postcard. Should we put it here? Go away. I've never done this before.
Me neither.
Ikimasu. Maybe I needed to press harder. It's supposed to look like that.
まあビギナーだから。
そうだね。Do you want to do the all you can eat? Vegetables, so the meat, vegetables, noodles, rice, ice cream.
プラス2000円でオレンジドリンク。
Oh, you can include that. Oh, nice. You can't drink all day. If you don't start in the morning, making your friends and your family more interesting. Alcohol buffet.
ここにスケッチ。あとドリンクメオーダー。
After we ordered the sukiyaki, we got this instructions, best way to eat sukiyaki. It's in Japanese and English and Chinese. So this is the sukiyaki sauce that you add, and then if it's too strong, you can add some kelp broth to water it down a little bit. And then you can adjust the flavor as it evaporates and to your taste. Kanpai! Sukiyaki is normally eaten by dipping the hot pot food into a raw egg. You absolutely don't have to dip it into a raw egg if you don't want to, but it adds a very tasty creamy texture, so I recommend giving it a try. It's totally safe in Japan. On our way to a place called Enkouji. It's very cold. Apparently the autumn leaves here are absolutely stunning. This is so beautiful. Did you find the little guy? That's the little guy there. He's so cute. Wow, Enkouji is so pretty. The main viewing deck has this insane view of the garden with like all the beautiful autumn foliage. I could have sat there all day, honestly. It was beautiful. If you would like to come to Enkouji Temple, you need to make a reservation during autumn. You can do that online. It's really easy to do. It's all in English and entry costs 1,000 yen.
まあ楽しかったな。
楽しかった？綺麗だった？
綺麗やな。なんか建物の中でさ、全く写真撮らずにぼーっと眺めてる人もおったな。
That's so cool.
あれがほんまの楽しみ方なんやろ。
Yeah, 100%. You know, there's people that go like see the Mona Lisa and they don't take a photo, they just look at it. It's like that. I want to be that person.
あの人からしたらもうカメラマン邪魔やろな。
Yeah, definitely. There's something I need to tell you about the coffee shop we're heading towards. It's in a temple that costs 5,000 yen to enter. And I'm not sure if we have to enter the temple to access the coffee shop or not.
え？どういうこと？
If by chance we have to pay 5,000 yen to go, do you still want to go?
No.
Okay. Well. Konnichiwa. これサニーブレンドだよ。
じゃあそれで。
抹茶ラテ、豆乳で。We've got a hot coffee and a green tea. So not big deal. But what's special about this place is this, which is called the Sunny Blend, by the way. The coffee is made from some kind of holy water, I think, from this temple that we're in, which is really cool. I don't know if you can see, but the reflection of the leaves in this coffee cup. Oh. I made a mistake. It's not holy water that they use. This spring is called Souvenir. It's one of Kyoto's famous springs. There used to be 3 of them, but now this is the only one remaining.
これいつからあるんですか？大昔。
This is the water that the cafe that we just went to uses for their coffee. Should I put 100 yen?
もし5リットル取ったら100円ちょうだい。5リットル飲む？
私はずっとバス乗って1時間半ぐらいかかるけど、これを飲み出したらもう水道水が飲めない。20年以上この水を飲んで生きている。だから1回としてお腹痛くなったとか、何がどうなったり全然ない。
お切りください。それ以外の場所ではマナーモードに設定の上、通話はご遠慮ください。
山科です。お出口は左側です。湖西線、京阪線、地下鉄線お乗り換えです。
今ここやね。調べました。で、毘沙門堂ここやね。でもこの辺は多分あんまり食べるとこはないから、ちょっとこの辺で食べようかな。
OK、駅の近く。Yamashina is only one stop away from Kyoto Station, but it's much less touristy. Our next destination is in Yamashina, so we decided we'll just grab lunch here before we go. If you've never heard of tsukemen, it is a cold ramen noodle dish where the noodles are dipped into a hot flavoured soup. So essentially it just looks like a bowl of ramen with the soup on the side. Just a heads up, this is a very local joint. There is no English on the menu, so a little bit of Japanese knowledge would probably be helpful here. If your soup gets cold, there's a microwave where you can warm it up. It's like smoky and buttery. You have to get this and it comes on the chashu. So good. The colors are insane. It's like every single tree is turning red. It's raining on this side. It's sunny on this side. Kei's hiding from the rain.
Bishamondo.
It's pretty steep, these stairs. Oh my god, it's so pretty here. I think around the temple grounds it's free, but if you want to go in, I think it costs a little bit, like 500 yen or something. And they have a cafe. So many photographers. This is like a photographer's paradise. Oh, I think this is a huge sakura tree, a weeping sakura tree. That'd be beautiful. The free part is pretty big, isn't it?
No.
You can walk, like it's a pretty big temple. Oh, it's cute. It started raining, so we've just come to, I think it's Balkal Cafe or something like that, right next door to Bishamondo, just to wait out the rain. It looks like a regular like souvenir shop from the outside, but then you come in and it's like a full-on like Japanese style like tatami floors restaurant cafe with these insane views of the foliage outside. Like it's like bright red and orange, and we've got window seats, so we're just like sitting drinking our coffee facing outside. It's so nice and cozy. Even though the windows are open, it's really pleasant. I bet it would be cold during winter, but apparently it snows here, so I wouldn't mind seeing that either. What a beautiful place to get wedding photos. So nice. So we've just left Bishamondo. But yeah, I would recommend Bishamondo for autumn. I'm sure it's beautiful in the other seasons, but it's famous for its autumn foliage. You can do so much of the temple for free. The only thing is, location-wise, it's a little bit out of the way. So perhaps for people that have limited time in Kyoto, it's maybe not the best place. But if you do have some time and you want to go somewhere that has a little bit less people, this one's a good one. Look at all this One Piece, Dragon Ball. Cards and stuff. Pokemon cards. It's so well preserved. I don't know what this is, but it's very well preserved. Oh my god, it's Jack Sparrow. What the hell?
今ここやろ？清町通りとこれあれ？
Do called Oniwa. It's in an area of Kyoto called Pontocho, which has a lot of izakayas and like drinking alleys. But this one is actually in a building on the 9th floor. So we've got this awesome view of the Kyoto cityscape. So you order through a QR code. Unfortunately, there's no English menu, so you'd have to use your browser to translate it into English. The drinks don't have photos, but the food, there is images accompanied on the menu. Also, there is a otoshi, which is kind of like a compulsory entree that you get when you get seated, so it's kind of like a seating charge. This one is 440 yen, so it's basically 440 yen each as a seating charge here, which is pretty common, regular procedure in izakayas here in Japan. Also, I'm not 100% sure, but I have a feeling this izakaya allows smoking. So, if you have a preference for that. This is potato salad with some egg yolk on top and bacon. The potato salad's great. It's got like curry powder in it, so it gives this really nice curry aroma. And some fried rice. So many things on the menu are coming with like egg yolk on top, which just adds such a nice creamy texture. I actually love it. I've never thought about adding just raw egg yolk to like rice, but it works. The food here is really good, affordable and good. So Kyoto Station's like here, and this is where you get the Keihan from. Fushimi Inari is over here. And then if you look here, this is Kiyomizu-dera. And then move on. And then all the way over here, this is where we are, Mandarake. And then we're going to take the Eizan Railway to around here. It's so cool. They've got maps in different languages. Now I've got the map on my phone in English. The Eizan line is a local train that connects a lot of residential areas of Kyoto, but it's very much turned into a bit of a sightseeing train just because of how pretty the scenery is. This is also where you will see the famous Maple Tunnel. It's obviously super famous for its nighttime illuminations, but it's also extremely busy during that time. And I reckon it's really nice during the daytime as well. There's this gorgeous smell in the air, that smell of like wood and a fireplace burning. This is very much the countryside.
今何されてるんですか？
これですか？これ杉苔なんですけど、これ間から灰苔っていうの出てくるんですよ。はあ、これ間引きますね。これ間引くとですね、杉苔の集合体が出来上がってくるんで、この灰苔っていうの方が強いんで、 ほっといたら覆いかぶさってきて。
ああ、なるほどなるほど。杉苔の方が見栄えがいいんですか？
見栄えいいですね。
I feel like I've stepped into a fairy tale. Yeah, it's so true. And the trains are always like really cool colors as well. It's nice. So entry here is 2,000 yen if you don't book ahead. If you do book ahead, it's 1,600. And it's much more secluded with less people, obviously, because they have a cap. So you can really take your time and enjoy the mountains. And if you come in autumn, the amazing autumn leaves. This tree is phenomenal. So we're walking from Hakuryu-en Garden to Kifune Station now, which is about a 20-minute walk, but it's in the middle of forest. And there have been bear sightings around here, so we're a bit on edge. Whoa! Yeah. This is the station here. This is the bus stop here. It looks like a lot of restaurants are closed today. It's a Wednesday. Kifune Shrine is really, really pretty in autumn, but because it's a bit colder up here, the leaves fall off a bit sooner too. It is still really pretty here in any season though. They also have these really, really fun water omikuji fortune slips. So this is blank now, and then you put it in water, and your fortune will appear. And it's got QR codes, that's cool. So we can look it up in English too. Daikichi-yan. This is so hard. Oh, it's appearing. Let's have a look what you got.
Yes. Suekichi.
Suekichi. Well, better than Kyoto.
Kyoto.
What's that?
一番下。
Eh? Kifune is much cooler than the rest of Kyoto during the summer. So a lot of these restaurants here are open during the summer and then they'll close during the winter.
One of those ones you're supposed to eat together, like this, is actually...
I love konbinis.
It's really cool.
Yum!
That's so good.
Peach berry 1つと French fry はい、乾杯 This is the peach berry and this is the tohiran
難しい名前だな。
Looks like the drink's on fire. So this place is called, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but CICON? But it's a rooftop bar on top of a hotel. It's got gorgeous views of Kyoto and we've got a fireplace and we've got blankets to keep us warm and these heating things, so it's not cold at all. And they do warm alcoholic drinks, which tastes really good. This is like Japanese sake with like yuzu and all kinds of delicious things. It's really good. Tastes like alcoholic tea. I got another drink. It's this CICON lemonade. I hope you enjoyed our 3 days in Kyoto, and a huge shout out to Airalo for sponsoring this video. If you would like to check them out for your next overseas trip, you can use my discount code SUNNY for an extra $3 off. You can check it out through this QR code here, or info is down in the description below.